Welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I'm your host Joss, and today we are continuing one of our lists with a part 2. Hang around until the end of the video to catch the bloopers and comment shoutouts, and come say hi to us on social media. Our links are down below. We looked at the difference in celebrities when it comes to their appearance in the media versus real life. Now, pointing out the differences doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. Different can be good. Sometimes. Let's find out and take a look at 10 more celebrities who look completely different in real life. Beginning our list at number 10 is Nicki MINAJ. She is one of the most popular female rap artists in Hollywood, which might have us used to seeing her on camera too much. Because when you take her out of the spotlight, she looks a lot different. Not in a bad way, she's a woman of many talents and her music has her traveling all over the world, but we don't get to see her natural face anywhere. Not on purpose anyway. We're used to seeing her with the fun colored wigs, the crazy outfits, the long nails, all the sunglasses, but behind the camera is a girl whose real name is actually Onika Tanya Mirage, and without makeup and all those added accessories, she is still gorgeous. You would hardly recognize her though if she was just standing in a crowd. Like, for real, if she was walking through the mall looking like her natural self, I would have no idea that it was her. But I'm kind of blowing her cover with this. Sorry, Nicki. Up next at number 9 is John Travolta. Throughout his entire career, for the most part, he's kept a very similar image. The dark hair, the chiseled face, and perfectly straight teeth, might I add. Sometimes we saw him rocking a brown beard and a mustache, but it just depended on what role he was playing. Gotta be honest, I don't see much of him anymore. Maybe I'm not watching the right movies, but when his career was in full swing, we were seeing a lot more of him. So it makes sense that when I saw recent pictures of him, I was a little bit surprised. He looks a lot different than what we're used to seeing on our screen. The media has a way of getting the perfect lighting, all those good angles, a proper editing team, basically everything I personally want for my own pictures. If you saw Travolta in real life, I think you would be a little bit shocked. He's rocking a gray beard and his hair has some little flip style going on, not to mention he looks much older than I remember. Not in a rude way. Aging happens. But it would all depend on when you bump into him in real life because his hair changes a lot, and that is because he's naturally bald and usually wears wigs, which he has been open about, and I never knew. The 64-year-old rocked his naturally bald head at the Black Tie Gala back in January, and he looks completely different, like anyone would. Swiping the number 8 spot is Britney Spears. Oops, she did it again. She's turning heads, but this time she's doing it with a new face. Fans were surprised when images surfaced online showing her face, which clearly had some new work done. Let's be clear, she definitely didn't need it in the first place. Her face landed on 2 magazine covers in 2016, and people started questioning why the photo editors went so overboard on Photoshop, but it turns out that they didn't. Not only does she look different than the Britney we are used to seeing, but when you remove all the Hollywood edits and see her in real life, she looks different than her new face. Now, I am not calling her ugly. I actually really appreciate a celebrity who will walk around with no makeup and a bun on her head, but if you're going to do that, then why look so different when you're in front of the camera? Like, you look like a different person. And baby girl, you did not need work done to begin with, because you are Britney. In our number 7 spot is CIARA. The singer has been around for a long time. I remember being in elementary school when her music first came out. That just makes me sound really old. Her debut album called Goodies was released in 2004 and topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart. It was certified triple platinum and got 4 nominations at the Grammy Awards. Talk about a successful debut. So for years now, we're used to seeing her in hip-hop videos, glam, different styled weaves, all that Hollywood jazz basically. But earlier this year in April, she decided to get real with her fans and posted an all-natural photo showing off her bare skin and natural hair. She posted the photo to celebrate the launch of her new album called Beauty Marks and encourage people to embrace themselves. In her caption, she wrote, "No makeup, no extensions, vulnerable, my beauty marks and all, the real me, and I love it. Finally embracing myself fully and it feels good." I gotta say, she looks flawless. Like literally, not one flaw on your face. But she doesn't look like the CIARA I am used to seeing. If someone would have showed me this picture, I would have thought it was just a picture of a random girl. Cruising to number 6 is Ozzy Osbourne. The English singer rose to fame in the 1970s when he was the lead singer of a heavy metal band, Black Sabbath. During that time, he got the nickname the Prince of Darkness, which was fitting because he wore dark clothes, dark makeup, black nail polish, dark sunglasses, and had that long dark hair. And still does. He went on to have his own successful career after being fired from the band in 1979 due to alcohol and drug problems. It's safe to say that he's known for his music, but also for his dark signature look. It kinda reminds me of Marilyn Manson. if I'm being honest. They both do that whole black eyeliner thing impressively well. But in more recent times he has toned it down, and that's probably because he's getting older. He's now 71 years old, and if you saw him in real life, it would show. He still rocks long hair and those circular sunglasses, but when you take them off and remove all that makeup and accessories, he's a totally different man. You can hardly recognize him as Ozzy Osbourne, but that is expected because when anyone piles on makeup all the time, it creates a totally different look. Take it all off, and it's a bit shocking. Halfway through the list at number 5 is Katie Holmes. The actress first achieved her fame when she took on the role of Joey Potter on the hit TV series Dawson's Creek. God, I missed that show. It ran from 1998 to 2003, and from there her career took off and she made her debut in films. She's always had a natural look to her, and by that I mean I guess it just looks like her face isn't full of plastic. And maybe she has had some work done, I don't know, but if she did, it does not look like it. For the most part, she's kept a similar look throughout her entire career. The now 41-year-old is still rocking her natural brown hair, but when we see her, she's always in a full set of glam or she's on a screen in a movie, which we know has that professional lighting. Paparazzi pictures started flooding the internet showing her outside of glam, walking around LA without her hair and makeup done, and yes, she does look very different. Not in the sense that you can't tell it's Katie Holmes, it's just a big difference in what we see in the media. Here we are at number 4 with Ashley Graham. The model officially started her career when she signed a deal with Wilhelmina Models in 2001, but later switched to Ford Models in 2003. But things really started to take off for her in later years when she was profiled by Sally Singer of Vogue magazine. She ended up catching everyone's attention when she appeared on the October 2009 issue of Glamour for the editorial titled "These Bodies Are Beautiful at Every Size." From there, her career started to take off, and in 2015 she landed herself in Sports Illustrated as one of the first ever plus-size models to appear on the cover of the swimsuit issue. But with modeling as your career, you are often in makeup, hair, wardrobe, and a glam team is always at your beck and call. Not to mention a lot of the photos we see in magazines are touched up and the editing team works on the final print. Fans were thrilled when Ashley posted a picture of herself on Instagram wearing no makeup. She is literally stunning, and in my personal opinion shouldn't even wear makeup. Like, who would have known she had so many freckles on her face? Not me, because most of what we see is airbrushed. Girl, you're so pretty. In our 3rd place is former child star Macaulay Culkin. By the time he was 12 years old, he made enough money to never work again. Must be nice. He was a household name in Hollywood after playing Kevin McAllister in the Christmas movie series Home Alone. After he found success, it seemed like every production wanted to have this talented kid involved in their next project. But his career never went on to his adult life, and his life took a turn down a dark path. He disappeared from the spotlight and we didn't see him for many years. It was shocking when photos surfaced in 2012 of him walking in New York looking extremely skinny and incredibly different than what we remember. It was rumored that he was struggling with a drug and alcohol problem, and we didn't see him for years to follow after that. But more recently, he did start making his way back into Hollywood, and he still looks wildly different. Honestly, he looks different in every paparazzi picture, so I can only imagine how different he would look in real life. But the most recent capture was him smiling with his girlfriend on a cold walk. Once again, has a bunch of facial hair and a man bun. Looks very different, but he looks happy and healthy, and that is most important. Taking over our number 2 spot is Kesha. The American singer was just 18 years old when she signed with Chemo Savvy Records, but it wasn't until 2009 that she found success in Hollywood. Her first major success was when she was featured on Flo Rida's #1 single called The Right Round. She's always had a unique style to her music and even her appearance. She rocks some spunky outfits, different colored wigs, some body glitter, and even some face paint. But like other people on this list, she too has shared pictures without makeup, and even if she hadn't, the paparazzi got her anyways. And yes, you guessed it right, she looks different. Not in a bad way at all, she is beautiful. But one thing I can't ignore is the fact that her face is full of freckles, and I literally had no idea. Like, her face is covered in them. I absolutely love that. I think she's gorgeous and she should show them off more often. She literally looks like a totally different person. People use filters for freckles these days on Instagram, girl. So embrace that. Earning the #1 spot on our list is Matthew Perry, also known as Chandler Bing from the iconic TV series Friends. This one physically hurts my heart because I have an emotional attachment to all the characters from that show. But it is no secret that he does not look anything like Chandler anymore, and if we're being honest, he is a hot mess minus the hot. Earlier this year, we started seeing pictures online of him walking around LA looking disheveled and homeless. And that is not to be disrespectful, he literally looks that way. It came out a few years ago that he had been struggling with a few addictions, which is why we hadn't seen him in anything. After Jennifer Aniston's recent Instagram post that showed all of the Friends cast chilling at a bar, we thought he might be making a good return. And to be honest, in that picture, he didn't look that bad. However, it is poor quality and dark lighting. After seeing pictures of him last month with this mysterious woman, he is back to looking unrecognizable. Alright guys, that is our part 2 list. Smash the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it and let's chat about it down in the comments. But for now, I'm gonna end the video with comments from part 1. Mama Pink says someone getting her super sass on early in this episode. You go girl. Does not take me long to whip out the sass, let me tell you. Chris will tell you very quickly. Serena Norris says Joss is awesome. Hey girlfriend. Hey boo. Colin Featherston says, great video sweetie, but it's pronounced audacity, not odacity. Just saying. Yes, you look amazing. You guys are seriously like my own personal dictionary and thesaurus. Thanks for looking out, although the damage has already been done because the video is up. Adina's Nord says, why are you tiptoeing around RuPaul? You should be able to make comments once they are respectful without apology. Who do you think will come at you in the comments? You would be surprised, my friend. I get messages on Instagram and comments all the time, so I am just careful with my words sometimes. Well, that's all I have for you guys. That is our part 2 list. I hope you enjoyed it as much as the first one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And for now, just enjoy the bloopers.
I'm hungry. I want raisins.
I really want raisins and dates and nuts, like trail mix. Ooh, and peanut butter.
Oh, she has some over there.
Peanut butter? You have a jar of f***ing peanut butter? Actually? Why do you always have the good stuff? I'm gonna have to come here and start buying it off you. They catfishing our asses. They all catfishing. Okay, there's so many links. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to stand up like every number. And for my next script. You're gonna hate me, but I put a lot of images. Sorry. Not sorry, I'm just doing my job. For the Don't make me laugh. Did you know he was bald and wore wigs?
I saw that.
I had no clue! This man's wearing weaves every day! My god, I will be damned.
Oh, damn.
Fooled me.
Okay, got some good hair, not a little bald too fast.
Look at you, you got nicer hair than I have. It's tick hair. Tick deck those booty bitches. Swiping the number 8. Okay, don't make me laugh. I need help. Anytime I drink this pre-workout, I'm on another level. I'm shook, but I'm hungry as fuck. Britney Spears. Oops, she did it again. She is turned. That was such a bad joke. It's fine, because you are Britney. You could literally look like anything you wanted. Anything.
Baby girl.
Baby girl. That's a fact. It's pretty though. I wish I looked like that. I spelled that word wrong, but at least I said it right. I'm a professional. That's why. Employee of the year, BB. I come in. The actress first achieved, okay, right when I'm bragging about myself. Jinxed. Jinxed myself. Just thinking of food.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. Oh, okay. Oh.
What's wrong with me? I need professional mental health. Help, not mental health. Here we are, number 4 with Ash.
Ooh.
I could just tell that I was gonna mess this one up. Everyone's gonna get drunk because remember they drink every time I touch my hair. I touch my, well, I'm sure they don't, but they say that they do as a drinking game. I literally, I'm constantly touching my hair. They'd be wasted, bro. All I do is touch my hair. It's so bad. See? I know. Everyone will be wasted in a second. All right, still touching my hair. I can't not. People use filters for freckles these days on Instagram, girl. So embrace that. Literally, they have a freckles filter. I'm not even shitting you. And it gives you f***ing freckles. He is a hot mess minus the hot. That's so rude. Basically, you're just a f***ing mess. That's probably the worst transformation I've seen on a celebrity. He looks so bad. He was so cute, Chandler Bing. I know, I was gonna do the voice, but I won't do it.
Yeah, that's it.